Turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
If you love Lego products, you'll love Bricks and Minifigs in Crest Hill. At Bricks and Minifigs in Crest Hill, you'll find a huge selection of hard-to-find and retired Lego sets, bricks, and minifigures. Bricks and Minifigs specializes in Lego product that can't be found at any of the big box stores. They're great for your kids or your kid at heart. They can even host your next birthday party or special event. Bricks and Minifigs on the southeast corner of Weber and Renwick Roads in Crest Hill. The best place to get Lego for less. Find them on Facebook or visit bricksandminifigs.com.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights. Turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights. Turning truth to lies.
If you love Lego products, you'll love Bricks and Minifigs in Crest Hill. At Bricks and Minifigs in Crest Hill, you'll find a huge selection of hard-to-find and retired Lego sets, bricks, and minifigures. Bricks and Minifigs specializes in Lego product that can't be found at any of the big box stores. They're great for your kids or your kid at heart. They can even host your next birthday party or special event. Bricks and Minifigs on the southeast corner of Weber and Renwick Roads in Crest Hill. The best place to get Lego for less. Find them on Facebook or visit bricksandminifigs.com.
I'm thinking, take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to.
How's it going, everyone?
Hello, Brick fans.
David Ryan over here at Bricks and Minifigs for day number 6.
Lazy Shirt Day.
Yeah, Lazy Shirt Day. We told you guys we're doing like Lazy Shirt Pajama Day forever.
Yeah,
and
I'm
ever,
not coming
ever.
in my pajamas. I don't wear.
Oh, I totally am. It's like eventually one of these days we'll probably do like a newscast thing where it's like we have no pants. I'm just kidding. We always wear pants.
Probably not do that.
So anyway, how's it going? How's it going, Jennifer? How's it going, Benders? I know the Welkers are watching, of course.
Hello.
We got a few people hopping on. We're just going to give everybody a minute or two to get in. If you have any questions at all for any of us, let us know. We also have Mr. Joe Dorsey joining us from his house today. Let's see here. If you guys want to say hi to Joe, say hi to Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello, everybody.
That's not bad. Your audio and everything is good. All right.
Yeah, looking good over there, Joe.
Perfect.
Sounds good. If you guys can see Joe okay, if you guys have any problems with his audio at all, let us know, and we'll make sure that it's adjusted. But he is with us today. He's broadcasting from his garage, I believe.
Lego sorting bunker.
There you go. The LSB, as we'll call it, I guess. Maybe
LSB.
I think Joe likes that one too.
You're welcome.
Joe's joining us via Skype. Anthony says, "Hey, what's up, Joe?"
Hello.
So we got some things going on here. We're learning how to introduce other people into our streams here as well. So we've got all sorts of different things going on with that. I'm gonna go ahead and let Joe take a break real quick. So we're over here at Bricks Minifigs. Joe's joining us from his home. If any of you are local in the area, the Joliet, Crest Hill area, you probably can't see more than 1.5 miles away. And that's because it's snowing outside. Of all the
Great.
days,
Just what we need is freaking snow.
it's snowing. So we're all dealing with some snow. A lot of you guys, thank you so much for everybody that came in on Saturday and did the last minute purchases from us.
Yeah, thank you. It's a decent day.
Definitely
for us.
helps us out in our time that we're waiting on getting our online platform set up. And we're glad that you all were able to pick up some things so you can be at home building like Joe's doing right now. And maybe Joe will be nice enough to show you I'll give you a little tour on his sorting situation over there. I know we have a lot of people that are always asking about it. I'm going to take you back to Joe here. Joe's building away. He's got looks like, what is that blue crane behind you there, Joe?
I've got a little Technic shelf going on over there. Got a whole bunch of builds. So, all Technic. Got a little Batman.
Wow, I love that crane.
Crane. We've got the big Arcos truck behind it, the Volvo excavator.
I think we need to throw an S-brick in that crane.
Yeah, we could do that. We got the 4x4. We got the Mack Anthem. Got a couple of cranes here. We've got the older 4x4 with the modified, the big giant tires on her. And then all the bins.
So if any of you are asking about how to sort, Joe is still working. It's a work in progress right now still, but I don't think it ever ends, does it?
One does not ever stop sorting.
For those of you watching, please just let us know if you can still hear us and Joe okay. We want to make sure that you're not missing out on anything. So if you can, just let us know if you can hear him okay, or if we need to adjust any of the volume, we can do that on any one of our ends. So, but Joe, that looks awesome over there. I'm a little jealous we can't be over there building with you, but we've got some builds here ourselves to play with, so including a new RC car that I've got to play with.
Very fun.
All right, everybody say they heard everything awesome, so that's good. There's not a whole lot really going on today. Joe's joining us, like we said. Joe Dorsey's the ambassador for our Unilug, our lug based out of our store here at Crest Hill, and the only Illinois lug that allows minors to join. So we've got quite a bit of members and a lot more interested as well. So if you're not a part of it yet, you should be. It's very, very inexpensive.
Took that by 2 out.
Okay.
So now I can get the whole.
So before we get started here, and just so you know, Joe, you are still live with us. Dave would like to show off some of his little mechs that he's been building for our mech display that we're going to be doing, but we're going to be holding off.
It's very delayed right now. So, like I said yesterday on the stream, I owe you guys 2 robots. So I was going through a bunch of stuff yesterday. I made some final adjustments on both of them today and last night. So these I've built over the past few years. They've been sitting at home. The ones I've previously shown you guys, those are all relatively new within the past month and a half. Mm-hmm. I do have probably 10 other smaller ones at home, but I have 4 big ones, I believe. I was looking over one big one yesterday. It's an actual Lego set. But I mocked it up a lot. I redid some of the build, and I made it combine on top of one another so it could move around a little bit better. So I might bring that one in. That's going to be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Quick thing, I just wanted to do a shout out. We're up to Joe's. Is that going to be your new mask there, Joe?
Yeah, I got to step away for a quick moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, I get here. We can take you off there. Not a problem. All right, so while Joe's away, we'll wait till he comes back. I do want to do a shout out to everyone. Please do like and share this video, this live stream with everybody that you know, or may have kids at home. We're going to be trying to come up with some new activities and stuff here in the near future for you to do at home. We've got I think 96 different coloring sheets that our company and the Lego group have put together for you that we're going to be offering out for free. We're just trying to figure out the best way to get it to you guys. So there's just some coloring sheets that you can, my boys like to watercolor paint at home. You can do that. You can do some other things with that. If you
Sarah, if you're watching, I know Nick likes making the Sonics with the watercolors.
Well, yeah, we did. Actually, my oldest got a 3D pen, one of those 3D printer pens, and we made Sonic out of the 3D plastic.
Oh, the 3D? Yeah, cool. That's right. I remember.
So if you have a 3D printer pen at home, and you want to try to play around with it, we actually have a nice, easy way where you could reuse those coloring pages to kind of doodle with over a piece of glass, actually. If you just put a piece of glass or from a frame or whatever over it, it works really well. And you can just use your 3D printer right on the glass.
That's sweet.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah, actually, we were talking yesterday about your build, your mock build.
Yeah.
Do you have it here still?
I do have it here still.
Okay,
and
so we should show it later in the stream for sure.
I rewatched part of that because I was out of the room, so I wanted to make sure I was on
absolutely.
point with what was going on. But yeah, if you guys would like, throw a like button or a little comment in there, and I'll get it out, and we'll move the camera around so you guys can see it and get a little sneak peek a little bit before we hopefully do a virtual tour of all of our lug builds and everything here.
Yeah, eventually we might even take you guys on a tour of the store here, like as we talked about yesterday, going through the back of our store, or as we were calling it, the sorting and project table back there. We're gonna welcome back Mr. Joe. He finally came back. How's it going, Joe?
Good. My phone was dying. Had to get a charger set up.
It always happens, doesn't it?
All right, so
anyway, we're gonna show off some of Dave's robots.
Yeah,
next
so I'll
that
show
he's
you
got
the
over
two
here,
I
so
owe
we're
you
gonna
guys
borrow the
because I'm
camera.
off past 2 days or just a little busy. All right.
Camera.
Cool. So this one right here, you guys can see this one all right? Right? So this is my version of Crimson Dynamo. He's a Marvel villain of Iron Man. He uses a lot of red or dark red. So I just made some final adjustments to it. Fully posable and everything.
Let me blow this up so you can get a little bigger view here.
Yeah, a little bigger view.
I don't know why this is still showing that.
Oh, I like all the red. That looks sharp.
Yeah, I wanted to make it bulky yet slick. And I can't tell you my secret of how I did the build because it's not exactly orthodox, but I needed to do some kind of adjustment to make the shoulders and everything work. So we're just adjusting it. There we go, so we can get a bigger view for everything.
Yep, go ahead.
So the torso here, this is that Nexo Knight torso, so you could put a minifig in. This minifig in here is just a placeholder. So hopefully when Lego and Marvel get together and make a Crimson Dynamo, I could just put him in here as my Mark 1, because they probably will make a set for him. But it's fully posable and everything. I'm using those technique, the 1x1 with the little bar, so I can get little hand action.
Whoa!
So and then
Okay.
the back is pretty slick too.
Cool. What's the other one you got up for us?
Yeah. So the other one it's not superhero related or anything. It's just a mock I did probably 5-6 years ago. It's been sitting at home. It's got red in it as well, which I thought was kind of funny that I just happened to grab both of these.
It's the Red Mech.
So, and for you guys, I do have photos I'm going to post up after this. So afterwards, I'm going to show you guys a couple photos so you can see it a little closer up, because I know right now I'm like moving
Yeah, so we'll
it
have photos of
around.
both these mechs on our Facebook page here as soon as our stream is over here.
So this one is my
Connor says Connor over at home. Connor Welker says he loves this robot, the red
Awesome.
one from before.
Oh, the first
Yep,
one?
yep.
Thanks, Connor. I appreciate it. So this one is my Eradicator. I guess I was thinking about it earlier. So this one is posable as well. It's using the thicker ball joints for Bionicle and everything. Actually, a lot of these parts here are from Kai's little fire mech. It was a little like $12 set for Ninjago, but I wanted to incorporate quite a lot. And this head right here is like Brick Arms, I believe. Or
Okay.
Brick Forge. So there's a couple different colors. There's like black, the gunmetal, there's a red one. There's a couple other ones, but I thought the gunmetal would work better than the red head or black head. It just flew better.
Okay.
So these are my two mechs that I'll have here with the other three I've shown you guys already. Like I said, I'm going to post photos up that I took this morning for you guys to see them on our Facebook page. So you guys will see those later. And as I said before, I do have some bigger ones, but I have several smaller ones I want you guys to see first. So I'm kind of leading up. So some of them are around the same size because they're bulky. Some of them are all the same size. It's just a little mixture of what I do.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. How many more are you looking to get, David? How many more for the display, do you think?
Well, so right now I have my 5. I have my 5 here. I have 2 that are a little Lego set that came in. I have 2 that came in yesterday, the day before from someone. So those 2, and then Riley has one here that he made. He hasn't had a chance to finish the other one. I've been helping him a bit because he's been struggling with it because it's a very unique build and it's kind of hard to get some of the pieces just right. So I've helped him as best as I can at the time, but now I don't know when I'm going to see him next. So it's kind of just sitting in the workshop right now. And then I have 2 other ones from a guy named Matthew. He came in quite a few times and he's built one that's very Bionicle and brick built. And then he built another little black one. I helped him with a little cab, which is kind of cool. Very black, so it's a dark one. And then he built another one last week he was in. And he built one that's very Gundam-esque.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Mobile Suit Gundam.
The shoulders and the chest.
He's working on the head right now. It's a little off, but
yeah,
looks really cool. Did a really
Very
good,
cool.
great
so
job with the body.
I definitely have a handful of ones already here, but I want people to bring them in. I don't want to keep bringing more of mine in. I mean, of course, I'll show you guys. I'll take photos and bring them to the show. But I don't want to display just all my robots. Yeah. I want a mixture of people's robots in them. So I'm really glad that I've already gotten a few from other people. And I just encourage for you guys to continue building them and bring them in. And for the big robot father and son who come in, blanking on your names at the moment, I apologize. But if you guys see this, I can't wait to see what other robots you guys have built. I know you guys were coming in quite a lot before all this chaos happened. So I really am excited to see what you two are going to bring in. And Joe, are you going to be working on robot yourself? I know we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I need to. I started working on a truck, so I kind of was coming up with a little truck idea. So maybe I'll put a hold on the truck. I finally figured out how I wanted to do the steering and the driving together.
Okay.
Okay.
I got that all built. So this one's the steering, and then this one's the drive. So I can do 4-wheel drive on my truck.
Okay.
But maybe I'll put that on pause, and instead of a big truck, I'll build a big robot. I got a couple of pieces I think would be really good for one.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm not going to reveal the theme you want it, but if you're still
Well, here
sticking-
I'll grab one piece, and I bet it'll give it away. I'll grab one piece.
All right.
Let me
Let's
go
see what you
grab-
got. So just for those of you who are joining us, we're talking with Joe Dorsey here from Unilug. He's the ambassador over here, and he's actually joining us from his home, and we're just kind of checking in with him, seeing how things are going over there.
So here's I got to take it apart a little bit. I don't want to give it away, but here's what I'm thinking. I might try to use. We'll see if anybody knows what the theme is in the comments. Do you think they can figure it out?
I don't know.
You ready?
I don't even think I know. All right. So
Does anybody know?
So what are they guessing, Joe? You want to repeat the question one more time?
Can they guess the theme? What is the theme I'm thinking of building my mech based off of this piece?
Is that one of the pieces you want to use for your mech?
Well, yeah, it's got this very special logo.
Yeah.
Now is it?
It would be Zelda. It'd be Zelda if it was this way.
I was
It'd be the
gonna say,
tri-
okay.
But it's this
and
way.
also for Zelda fans out there, if you know what logo that is actually called, you throw that in the comments as well. I'm kind of curious how many of you guys know what it's called.
Cool.
So my brother-in-law Matt is saying it's
Yeah,
Zelda.
there we go.
Zelda.
Somebody got it right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of doing
Right.
maybe like a Blacktron versus Imtron.
Ooh.
Gonna do some of these guys.
Yep. You gotta
We'll see.
throw some red in there and some black. That'd be
Yeah,
kind
get
of
some
cool.
red.
Yeah.
Maybe
Joe-
use. I
Yeah,
think I
Joe,
got a
if you
few
want.
extra. I got a few extra of these guys. Some of the train wheels in red. We'll kind of do something crazy with those.
Okay.
I think it'll be fun.
Jennifer got it right. Jennifer and Kurt both got it right with the Triforce of Power.
The Triforce, yes.
Nice.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, well, let us know if you need help working on the mech. I'm excited to see what more you want to do with it. And I mean, if you're going real big, I'm excited.
Yeah, let's make something huge.
I got
Why
some-
not? I got a couple
big
of these.
ones, but
Woo. Hey Joe,
We could do like.
where did you
we
get
could do
those
like a
parts at,
base
Joe?
or- What's that?
Where did you pick those parts up at?
Oh, I think I got them at my local Bricks and Minifigs.
he said it. He said
I
it.
said it.
I'm just
So I
kidding.
think we could do something cool. I got a lot of the green too. We could do like a space police as well. We could have like a whole classic space thing going on.
You know, actually doing a Space Police mech would be pretty dope.
That would be cool. I'm kind of curious to see
throw in
how he
there.
wants to do the Blacktron.
Or like maybe Space Police are trying to stop the mech war from happening.
Yeah, we use a bunch of make a little base out of them, kind of mix them together. I don't know.
But
We'll
you
see.
gotta build a mech to go with it, though.
I got a neon green one of those, the little triangle one you just showed. Yeah, I got those, and I think I have one or two blue ones or a yellow one because they're really cool. So I could use those as kind of projections for my green lanterns or yellow lantern.
So
that floating around here somewhere, but I don't know. You're talking about this color green, this bright one.
Yeah, I have that color green, but it's that bigger piece you just showed, the corner piece.
Very cool.
Mr. Dorsey, if you could just hold on with us real quick. It's about that time I think we get to our Alpha Brick contest.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do that.
Gets out of
I'm so excited! I want to see.
Yeah, just so you guys know at home, Joe has not seen these yet at all. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see his reaction right away, but you might be able to hear him in the background if I set this up right. I don't know if I can do this here.
All right.
Bear with me 1 second. 1 second. It's probably not going to do it. Okay. So anyway, for those of you who are waiting for our Alpha Brick Soup contest, our letter that we chose yesterday was letter B. B as in boy. And we did not throw out any suggestions because we didn't want to jinx it or give anybody any ideas.
Yeah, it's not fair if we give you ideas.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull up our top three from yesterday. We had 7 submissions yesterday via Facebook or email. You can either send us a Facebook message to us. Do not post it. Please do not post it on our page. We will not see it. It's a weird thing with visitor posts that get kind of crazy. But do message it to us. And then if you email it to us, it's cresthill, one word, at bricksandminifigs.com. But we did have 7 submissions. Unfortunately, there were like 3 or 4 that got submitted to us after 1 o'clock, so they're not eligible. But we did pick our top 3, and those top 3 are the building blocks from Nathan, the bunny from Madison. So this is Madison's, I think, 5th or 6th entry now. I think she's almost entered every day. And the bowling alley, or bowling as they call it, from Connor. These are the top 3 choices.
I can't see them. Put them on the screen.
I can't. Oh, you know what? Hold on, Joe. I can actually. Let's see. Joe wants to see.
They don't need to see my face. They want to see the builds.
Give me 1 second, Joe. I'll show you. Hold on. There we go. Start. There we go, Joe.
Ooh, okay.
There we go. I don't know if you can see those or not, Joe. It might be a little small for you.
On there, yeah.
So, out of those 3, who do you guys think won? We've got the building blocks from Nathan, we've got the bunny from Madison, or we've got the bowling alley from Connor. Who do you guys think won? Let's see some comments going here.
I got a couple that I like. Boy, Madison did really good again, didn't she?
I'm telling you. And actually, Joe, I think they can hear you through our mic as well, so I think this is it's okay. So, Joe, who do you think won out of the 3?
I have to say I really like the bunny, but I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards the bowling alley.
Okay, so Joe,
because it's something I can't go out and do right now. It's making me want to do it even more.
It's kind of like the food the other day. We're all a little hungry. We're like, watermelon. So for those of you who could not hear Joe, Joe is very Joe likes the bunny or the bowling alley right now. But what do you guys think won? Let's see some comments going on here. Who do you think won? We're going to give you guys like 30 seconds, and then we're going to announce the winner.
29, 28, 27. No, I'm kidding. 26.
Hey, this is so simple. Well, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be simple. All you have to do is build something and submit it on time, and you guys can be, everyone can be a part of this. Tell all your friends, tell all your kids. All right, so we've got our first guest right now is my brother-in-law, Matt. He's watching from up north, northern Illinois here. And props to him. My brother Matt is actually a postal worker for USPS.
Props.
And so he's been out daily doing all this crazy stuff, and I'm sure there's a lot more worries over there with all the COVID-19 stuff going on and everything else. So
right.
All right, so we've got 1 for bowling, 2 for bowling, and my niece Sydney says she likes the bunny.
The bunny.
So far everybody's kind of following along with the bowling or the bunny here. So, I think we should announce the winner. Are you ready?
We're going to announce the winner? All right. So, drum roll, please.
Bowling! The bowling alley from Connor. Congratulations, Connor. You are the winner. We thought it was very unique, very different. There's a lot better, a lot more interesting things in this build. I'm going to try to blow it up here for you guys a little bit here so you can see what's going on in this. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm just going to throw it right over everything else. Sorry for the background, guys. So there's the bowling alley. You can see you have one gentleman that's up there with a bowling ball going down against the pins. He has a purple head unit, which is supposed to represent one of the other bowling balls. Dave believes it's the Thanos' head in that purple.
It's the same color, but I don't think it's its actual head.
No, French.
Because I know that color comes in like a friend set or something for that head.
But the description of it was that he was bowling for his perfect 300 game. I'm not sure if you actually can have 290 before it or not, but it was pretty close. We understood what he was going with. And if you look closely, the table is actually built inverted. And then he actually used some Technic parts within the 1x1 round brick there to get the hot dog to stay. So it was pretty cool. So we definitely liked what was going on there with that build.
Really good creativity. We really like this one. Just the uses of different parts and style of it, and it was simple, but it was also like
very effective.
Effective because you use certain techniques. So it was like, oh, I could see how he used that.
Yeah.
So like the cup with the hot dog sticking out looks like a straw. So I love that.
Yeah.
I showed that to Ryan. Like, look what he used.
So, but we do want to thank all the entries that made it in. They were really unique, and I see a lot more building techniques getting used over there.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't seen a lot of SOT building, some sides on the side, or use of too many snots. But I know some of them.
Like that.
The bunny had some SOT usage on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. The ears
with
and
the
then
ears.
The face where the studs were on the side. So I thought that was great that she used that idea. So
yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't.
Madison, good job on that.
Yeah,
we really like the bunny.
Building. But yeah, so those were the overall winners. We had 4 of us actually vote and got them all in there. So we just wanted to make sure. So again, we're gonna throw this up real quick. So Connor won with the bowling alley, but we also had Madison with her bunny and Nathan with his building blocks, which are essentially like a playoff of Minecraft. So look, I'm guessing it looks like a cobblestone brick and a grass brick, a dirt and grass brick, if I remember right.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Joe, I don't know if you guys play Minecraft at all, but I think that's what it looks like. So if we're wrong, we apologize. We're trying. But yeah, so I think that's cool. Kurt says the purple ball was not Thanos' head, but is very, very happy. Okay, good. And I'm sure for those of you who don't know, Connor, who won today, is actually Madison's brother. And Madison has won 3 times now with her brother, with both of her brothers as a paired up. So they actually all had individual submissions this time, and Connor took the win.
Connor,
so
congratulations,
dude! Congratulations.
Love that bowling scene. So keep it up, guys. For everybody who's participated already, and people who are coming in, and more people who's to come. If you see this, keep it up. We want to see all these Technic builds.
So so again, for these builds, make sure that A, it is built by a minor under the age of 18. B, that it gets submitted by 1 o'clock. Anything submitted after 1 p.m. Tomorrow, which would be Monday, will not be included.
Yeah, we got to have it at 1 o'clock. We get it if it's 1:05. But
yeah,
it's
we had about 3 or 4 entries that weren't turned in until almost 2. So unfortunately, we can't use any of those.
Yeah,
so,
Kurt, I'm very sure it's competitive in your house. 3 kids trying to compete in this competition right now.
Yeah. But we want to see you guys invite your friends in. We want to see some more submissions from other people we haven't had any yet from. Just because we have certain winners that have won multiple times does not mean they're going to win. There's easily 20 more days left.
Yeah.
So anyone can take it.
We could have 10. We could have 20 more people jump in within this time frame.
And it's not the most wins. It's just a raffle ticket. So all you're getting is a raffle of a 1 in 26 chance of winning. So.
Okay, Sarah.
This is Bedrock. Okay, so Sarah, my wife, is watching with my boys at home. She says that Christopher, our oldest 10-year-old, says that it's bedrock and the grass blocks. Yeah, I knew it was grass for sure, but I don't know about the bedrock. It still seemed like more like
Yeah,
cobblestone.
I thought it was clever because he used Lego blocks to make blocks. So it was like, I just thought it was ironic. So I was like, we gotta have that as one of the top because that's funny. Like,
So, on that note, since we picked our winner, we do have to pick tomorrow's letter, or the letter for today for tomorrow, I guess.
yeah, we're gonna pick today's new letter for tomorrow's new challenge.
So I'm gonna spin today because everybody else got to spin before. So
And
it's
then
like, I
I'll
only
spin
got to
tomorrow.
one
We'll
time.
just trade
Yeah,
off
we'll
unless
have
we
some
have
fun.
new people in.
Yeah, and by the way, anybody who's watching, I have been in constant contact with other members of different lugs, some of our friends who are actually on Lego Masters, and some other well-known names, I guess, in the Lego community that have at least temporarily are looking into possibly doing a stream with us. So stay tuned. We will try to announce it as soon as we find out. But you might see some pretty, I'd say, famous faces on here. At least you'll get to put the faces to a name if you know some of the builders. Maybe some mock builders or whatever else that might join us too. So we've got a lot coming. No BB-8 mentioned. Kurt. By the way, we challenged Kurt yesterday to build his own. As he was I can't remember what the circumstances were.
No, we were saying that his kids were probably better builders than him.
Oh, that's right.
And
So-
so he made a BB-8 and he posted it.
He didn't make one. What he did is he built the kit. He built the UCS
Oh,
BB-8
come on,
kit
Kurt.
and sent it to us. And I told him, I was like, you couldn't even come up with your own, like just maybe a little BB-8, like something.
Come
you know,
on,
like
Kurt.
that
You
little,
can do it.
That old school Toys R Us one.
egg?
Nope. Yeah, the egg.
The egg.
Yeah, he just straight up built the UCS set and said, "Here's my build." And it was like, it's probably been done for like 3 months or longer already. It's cheating.
It's funny though.
I say I'll challenge Kurt. Whatever the letter is, he and I both will build, and it'll be just the two of us.
Ooh, Kurt, you hear that? You
Kurt.
hear that? He's challenging you for the next letter.
So, Kurt, if you're up for that challenge, it must be a unique build. It must be your build, not someone else's. Not
Can't
Legos.
be a Lego set. You have
No
to create
instructions.
So Kurt, are you up for that challenge to go against Joe, and we can pick a winner tomorrow? 2+ years. Oh, Kurt said he's had his build for over 2 years.
All right, Kurt.
So we'll wait
Come
for
on,
Kurt's,
Kurt. You want to do it?
We'll wait for his response. Usually the text takes a little while because the video is usually about 10 seconds behind. So, but yeah, so Kurt, he says, why not? I have to work tomorrow, but sure. You're working from home, aren't you? Like, how bad is that? Come on. So yeah, okay. So we have an official challenge that Kurt Welker, one of our buddies, is going to go against Joe Dorsey here in a 1v1 build of whatever letter we choose, and it must be their own creation, not someone else's. And if anybody
All right,
else,
sounds
he says
good.
no what?
Oh, he's probably responding to working from home.
Oh, working from home. Okay, so he probably has to actually go to work. But Kurt, do what you can, man. I mean, you're going to have about 20 hours, 22 hours. You know, don't sleep. That's my answer to everything. Just don't sleep.
Get some sleep, but
So, okay, so while we're talking about this, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for today's letter for tomorrow. So, we have our little spinning wheel app here. Let me see if we can get it focused. This camera does not like to focus very well. Okay, so we're going to spin now. And the letter is, looks like S. Oh, it changed. U. U is the letter.
U.
The letter U is an umbrella. That's the only one we're giving you.
Okay.
So the letter U is it for today. So you must find the letter U. We're not going to tell you anything else.
I'm already thinking of like several. And I'm like, no, don't say it out loud.
Now, I will say one thing. For anybody who was here for our last make and take build,
You can't
you
use
cannot
that.
use those. You cannot even go off of those. I will disqualify you. You cannot use that. But anything else, if it's a different style, we'll accept it. I'm not going to say what it is. Don't anybody spoil it for what it was. So we definitely want to make sure that we don't have any bias or whatever against any of this.
Yeah,
but we do want to see more builds. So tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your nieces and nephews. We want to see a lot. and you don't even have to live in Illinois. Honestly, it's like we'll give you the thing, and maybe we'll ship it to you. Just let us know. We want some participation. So tell everybody. We're having.
I think
fun.
I saw a comment. Somebody else wants to join in with Kurt and I.
Anthony wants to join in.
Okay,
Absolutely, we'll do
all
it a three-way, 1v1v1.
So all right, we got 3 people now. So what we'll do tomorrow is after the kids have their reveals and we see who the winner of that is, we're gonna do these 3, and if there's any other adults, we could do an adult challenge for tomorrow, and maybe we'll do it again another day.
So I'm gonna throw a spin at this, and I just thought about. So what if, because the adults are judging the kids' builds, we have kids judge the adults' builds?
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
twist.
And I can get 2 of my boys in, maybe some other.
I don't know. Nick was kind of harsh on that one of the last.
It was. Nick is very opinionated. My son Nicholas is very opinionated. So yes, Anthony, you can absolutely join. We will have a Kurt versus Joe versus Anthony letter U contest. So we will find some kiddos to vote on it. Unfortunately, they will have to probably be here because we don't have much time between our submissions and getting this live stream going. So if anyone out there I'm not an adult, I'm a kid. Okay. Well, are you under 18? If you're under 18, it's got to be your own. If you're over 18, then you can go against the adults.
Yeah, no cheating.
But just make sure that, and this counts for Kurt and Joe as well, they must be submitted by 1 o'clock.
All right, 1 o'clock.
1 p.m. Central Standard Time if you're not from the area.
Yeah, not 1 a.m.
Not 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 o'clock Western Time, or Pacific Time. So Anthony, if you are under 18, you must compete against the other kids, the kiddos. If you are over 18, you may compete against Joe and Kurt. Okay? Yeah, so.
It says K.
But everybody must have their submissions in by 1 o'clock. It hurt really bad to not be able to include 3 of them because they were late. We are very stringent on that. It has to be here by 1 o'clock. And it will be time stamped, so if it's late, it'll still show 1 o'clock. Joe, on that note, do you want to take us on a tour of your LSB over there?
Oh, you want to take a look around? Yeah, I can show you a little bit about what we got going on over here. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so I've kind of got it set up into a couple of, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I've got my room set up with kind of like sets that are to be built, kind of lining up over here. Got quite a bit from Lord of the Rings, got some Harry Potter, Overwatch sets, some Lego Movie 2, got some Star Wars. I picked up the Fiat. I haven't got to build that guy yet. And then I was super excited. This was their free gift with purchase they had for a little while though. Yeah. I've got here's one of my one of my special minifigs that I have. I haven't even opened him up yet, but got a little Bilbo bag. Yes. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. It took me a while to find him. All right. So I kind of showed you a little bit of the Technic stuff over here. So I got a lot of Technic builds up this way, things that I like to play with. So I keep them put together. Down here, I've got my sorting. So this is all stuff that's been kind of sorted out. So we have like a whole bunch of slopes. Ooh, hold on. I saw a piece I need. Where'd it go? That one right there. That's what we need. Use that one for our mech. That'll be good. I've got things sorted out. Like here's all 2x4 plates, and then you got 6s and 2x8s and bigger.
So Joe, it definitely seems that you're sorting by part and not by color. Is that correct?
For the most part. So on this side, they're by part, and I don't really care so much about color. In the drawers and some of the other sections of the room, it is by part. So kind of walk this way. Everything on this end over here is brick, and the bricks are all sorted by color. So I had black 1x bricks and 2x bricks, and then tan, dark brown, and then white is split up. If I have too much of it, it gets split into different bins. Yellow, dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, red, all odd colors and the weirdos.
Here's some of the weird plates, things that are a little bit different colors that I don't have a whole lot of. I keep them all together. And then this is, there are degrees of sorting. So like if I get a collection, it's just everything's put together. The first step is to kind of go to color. So I'll kind of sort by
would you
color.
say there's 9 degrees of separation?
There's a lot. There's a lot. And there's some things that only get sorted so much, and then some things get sorted a little bit further and a little bit further, kind of down the line as we go. So these are things that are like sorted out by color. I haven't pulled like I pulled the really big stuff, but I haven't gone through and pulled like the bricks and the plates and things like that out of it. And then we've got like windows, all the windows and the clear, transparent stuff. And then the final degree of sorting is when it comes over to the Arcos wall. So the Arcos wall, these things are really sorted down to one element. So 1 by 1 tiles. So I kind of keep them, all the colors are still mixed here because I can find a color, but if I need that part, I can find that one particular part. And then like 1 by 1 with stud on the side. And then in the house, I've got more, I keep my Technic in there because that's the thing that I tend to play with the most. So when I'm messing around with Technic stuff, I got it in the on the inside on my workbench in there.
Okay. Yeah, I know you're always building on something Technic. I mean, as we showed off the other day, we briefly showed off your Lieberman that you graciously loaned us to play with.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
It's fun. And then I've got a couple little mocks that I've been putting together. This is something I've been kind of working on for a little while. This is 1 floor. I want to build a big Avengers Tower. Okay. So I want to make it big enough where a Quinjet can land on it.
Right,
so,
I know we've talked about it too. Like, I definitely can't wait to start building that more with you because I want to do some adjustments to mine. But we got to wait because there's been rumors we're supposed to get a new Avengers Tower. So we got to see how the colors and parts are going to be in that so we can incorporate that.
Yeah, I try to tie them all together. And then I just picked up a bunch of drawers to kind of start sorting through some other stuff. So wedged plates.
Yeah, it looks a lot better from the last
2
time
by 2s.
Would you agree
the foliage.
Joe, would you agree that you can never have too many drawers?
No, I'm trying to get everything out of bags. That's what I'm always, because I sort and I kind of like, I have to clean off the floor. So all the moms, and I appreciate you letting us build on the floor, especially my wife who lets me build on the floor and sort things out. And then I've got to clean it up before the end of the day. So things go into a bag and then I'll sort some more. And then once the bag gets full, I bring it out, finish sorting it out into the right drawer.
Hey Joe, Kurt is saying that he wants us to let you know that he is not a good builder, and he says I probably have 1% or 0.1% of the inventory that he does. So I don't know if you want to try to give him a handicap, and maybe we throw like you can only work on it for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we can do so. However, he can write the rules. I'm cool with it.
All right, Kurt. So if you want a handicap, we'll allow it. You just have to let us know.
Oh, there you go, Kurt. You can make a handicap sticker.
What?
You can make a little handicap sign.
No, it's a U, not H. Or P for placard. You can't do that either.
So that's just kind of my little building space that I've got. And then there's more. There's always more to be sorted away and put away. And I have sets that are kind of sorted by the set, things that I want to keep together. So I try not to break those down. I'll take them apart and bag them up and put them in a bin.
So, Joe,
so there's always more to do.
Kurt says don't worry about a handicap. He's just doing it for fun.
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely for fun. It's always for fun.
Right? Yeah, so thanks for showing us around there, Joe. I've never been over to your place, but I've heard things, and it looks crazy. I can't wait to eventually go over there myself, and maybe we'll even take the drone out and do a little aerial view of the property and stuff. Yeah, not in this. Oh, I can fly in this too. My drone will be flying outside in snow. My wife won't let me fly in it on snow, but I'll be flying it anyway. But yeah, that's cool. If any of you guys have any questions about sorting or anything else too, or anything about Joe's little, what'd you call it? Lego
sorting
Lego sorting bunker. Lego sorting bunker.
Lego sorting
LSB. Shout out to Joe. You can post it here to our chat, and we'll forward it on to Joe, as he cannot see our chat right now. Actually, he might be able to see a little bit of it, but it's going to be really, really small.
Really tiny font. I'd have to get so close to the screen.
We'll see your eyeball with the little specks in it. Actually, Dave, you want to go grab your mock that we were talking about before?
Do you want to move your tablet and everything? And what I'll do is I'll
Oh, yeah,
bring
sure.
it in this way.
Yeah, not a problem. Give us 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. We're just going to try to move some stuff around real quick.
Everyone's got to stay on the camera.
Stay here and post your questions for us or for Joe. We will be right back.
Yeah, I need some ideas.
All right, I'm back. So Joe and I are back here, just kind of showing. Dave's grabbing his mock that we were talking about yesterday. That's been taking a few years to build, and luckily Joe over here was gracious enough to help him out, get it kind of completed. So we're going to show you guys here in a minute. We just had to clean off one of the tables so that we can move it over because we have so many projects that we're still working here, even though we're technically not open. And we did get a lot of calls and messages whether we were open or not. I will be here every day from 12 to 4. If you're looking for something specific, let us know via email or Facebook. We will try our best to get it for you. We can do curbside pickups for you. Just call ahead and we'll pay it over the phone. And then as soon as you arrive, just let us know and we'll bring it out to you. So, and of course, you do want to call first. We won't know it's you because we do have a restaurant next door that's also doing curbside pickup per governor's mandate order. So we're not sure if you are for us or for them. And we don't want to end up delivering Lego to someone who's waiting for a hamburger and some fries.
Brian, unless you like come up to the door and be like, "Hey, it's me!" Like, but don't do that. But still. All right.
So,
Use the phone.
Do you want to bring it over here or?
No, I figured you got the camera. We could just.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't see anything from there. And plus the microphone. Why don't you bring it over here? We'll make some room. We're making room here. It's big.
Give me a second.
I need some ideas for my truck. What kind of truck should I make?
Oh, there you go. 2-wheel, 4-wheel.
Anybody got any ideas? I got like really heavy duty suspension. It's really.
You know what that reminds me of, Joe? Is that little Speed Champions F-150 Raptor.
The Raptor?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's got some awesome suspension on it.
I was thinking like, you remember in Tron they had the bikes, but then they also had that little car.
Oh, the
I was
buggy?
thinking maybe, yeah, the little buggy thing. I was
Yeah,
thinking
what was it
something like that.
called? I think it was called a light buggy. Lights? No, because we had the light cycles. It was a light something. The car from Tron, the second Tron. I think it was called the light.
I was
buggy.
I was thinking maybe like that. So it's really got a lot of suspension, a lot of travel.
Okay.
And then we'll put some big motors in it. We'll put a little we could put the transmission in it. You ever seen the transmissions? We could put one of these guys in there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the new little changeover gears.
Oh, so you could switch it back and forth.
Yeah, so you can put an input in like here and you can have it switch the gears. See, when you turn this, it'll switch between the gears.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We can figure out something. We'll make it fat.
Yep. Let's see. Was Connor? Oops. Give me 1 second here. Just having nothing. My software is just taking a minute here to update here. There we go. Okay. All right. So Dave's gonna go ahead and show off his little mock here. So Joe, just stay with us for a minute, and we're just gonna transition over here.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly move the camera around, so you won't see me on the camera, but I'm gonna take a little panoramic view of what this build is. So first off, I spent a long time on this build.
How long is a long time?
So I bought the helicarrier several months after it came out, but I got it on like a deal because somebody happened to repurpose it and everything. So I needed something to rival it because it's a micro scale Lego set. So I spent quite a few weeks trying to figure out what I could do to rival it. And then I came across this photo, which is called the Hammer Tech Helicarrier. It's in 1 or 2 comics, but the photos are really dark, so it's kind of hard to go off those 2 photos. And then I found a blueprint photo which shows the whole scale of it, including some interior. Ryan's gonna see if he could pull up the blueprint photo so you guys could see what I made. Now, it doesn't look exact. I spent quite a few years working on it, and then it sat at home for a long time. Just before I started working here, and I've been here over 2 years now, so it sat for a couple years, and then I started working here, and then last year, Joe, as you see, and he said he helped me last year finish and fix it up, so the strength and everything was way better, and I'm very happy that he was able to help me do that, and it was a huge stress reliever for myself. So let's see if we could pull it up.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's okay.
The stream takes a lot.
it's a bit.
All the bandwidth.
Don't put blueprint, just put carrier.
Yeah, we'll find out later. You know what we'll do is I think we'll post it up after the stream.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take you a little. You got the camera? Okay, so we'll start from front to back. So first off, this is the carrier. So
Just to show the scale of it.
yeah,
Don't mind the parts on the side there. That's another build.
yeah. Don't worry about all that. It's rubble.
Okay, go ahead and show it.
Okay, so to the front. So we got these. You can see they're opening. Then we got the top here. See inside, I got a drone in there ready. Because again, this is micro scale, so that's how this is. Took me like a couple days to figure out the front to make sure all of it flowed together. So I used a couple new pieces and a couple of techniques to really like blend it in. All right. So then this is the top here.
And remember, if any of you guys have any questions at all, for Dave and his build, for us at Bricks Minifigs, for Joe, just put them in the comments and we'll make sure that we get them all answered for you.
Yeah. So then this is the top half here. You want to bring the camera closer and they could like you can guide it up this way.
We'll do. How about we do a Star Wars view?
Right.
All right,
Just
you ready?
fly through it. Yeah, it's perfect. I'll show the back later. So then, this is one of the things that Joe helped me do.
Ta-da! Now what does that do? Let me back out here real
This
quick.
is the handle. So Joe helped me put this in so I could lift it up. And now look at this. It is perfectly balanced. Slightly.
Almost.
Before, there was so much weight in the back, it tipped over. And even before that, I couldn't even lift it like this because the center would just split in half. So then, fold that down. And as you saw from the camera view, you can't even tell that this was a handle until I lift it up. And for those of you who've seen it in shop, then you already know. But then we got these here, so you could see inside. Ooh.
Was there a goodie inside?
He's a goodie. Haha.
So we got the interior bay of the helicarrier here. Actually, looks like he's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Look at this, front and back.
And then this is one of my little drones I made for inside. I have like 30 of these. That
Here,
I
hold it
made.
still so we can. There you go. Try to get a zoom on it. There you go. Okay. Cool.
So you can see inside.
Kurt says very impressive, Dave.
So there are 2 doors inside that fold down, so you can get inside of it from underneath. If any of those at home or any fans know about the Quinjet, which was the polybag Lego came out with, it is perfectly sizable to fit right in here through the bottom. So I could fold the 2 doors down, and then there's some arms that could reach down and grab it and pull it in, so it's captured. I know I'm looking back and forth, which is I don't know why. I don't need to look at my face.
Don't worry about the screen.
So we got that to be incorporated. So I'm gonna close it up here, and then I'll kind of spin it around to show you the back half.
See, you can't even really tell that they're doors, which is really awesome. I thought it was really a good idea to hide those doors, so it was, especially for security purposes.
Security.
It worked pretty well. Security. We need our jobs.
This is gonna take a little bit. All right, cool. So then you can see the top here. And, there's a piece or two missing. Oops.
Gonna need Joe real quick.
All right, so I'm going to flip this, and you guys are going to be able to see the back half, all the thrusters and everything. Oh, God, no. Not the pieces. Oh, God.
Hey, Joe's back. Hi, Joe.
Hello. So now you guys can see the back. So I use these old space wheels as 3 of the big thrusters and a bunch of little ones here. I'm sure some of you guys could recognize some of these parts, such as this piece right here. It's that whole new Nexonite. It's 4x4 triangle. It's like a slope, but it's inverted a little bit.
Yeah, it is a 4x4. Yep.
Yeah. So we got those in there, and if you guys could see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but if you look right here, there's an orange brick right inside. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It says it shows right there. Yeah, if you go too high, you can't see it.
Yeah.
No, right there, you can see the
So
orange.
I
Right
had,
there,
to,
you can see the
I had to
orange.
utilize what bricks I had at home. So there are some other colors inside, especially the back half. I got these two guns that rotate back and forth up on top, and then you get to the bottom here, you can see these two I have on the sides here. So, and these two are from the hover tank from Rogue One. I just thought it was a really cool build, so I thought I'd put them on the back here as rear blasters, and then they can rotate back.
So they're like 180 guns, 180 turrets.
Yep. And then see this piece right here. This is from Rock Raiders. This is a really old piece, but I really love this printing here, so I decided to keep it on the back half. And it's like, no one really cares on how detailed the bottom is. But when I do display it, I'm going to have this on stands so I can have it higher and you can see more of the bottom. And Ryan helped me a little bit put that together.
Yeah, it gives it a nice little booster look for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check out the other side here.
Little,
That's what I think about having a smaller camera. You can kind of get
and
underneath.
then, I have these two here. These two pieces for Star Wars fans. This is from Count Dooku's speeder. From
Oh,
Clone
yeah.
Wars.
Yeah, the sand blue speeder, right?
Yeah.
That's
So I
one of those harder
I
colors
have
to find.
both of those too, and I really like the printing on that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put that there, and then I have some other things on the bottom, as you'll see, and yeah, it's a lot. So you wanna put the camera back on top?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so if you have any questions for David about his build, let us know. If we want to see any certain part about it, let us know. We are here, for you guys. So if there's certain things you guys want to see, certain things you want to see us do, let us know, and we'll make sure that we get it taken care of. And like I said, we've got Mr. Joe Dorsey here with us, hanging out.
Okay.
We've got, like I said, we've got a few other people that we're looking at adding into our streams as well. Joe will probably join us from his house or possibly the store if he decides to come by sometimes. We've got some other LUG members and Lego friends in the area that may also stop by for a video or two. So let us know who you'd like to see on the channel, on the stream. And just so you guys know too, we are going to be broadcasting pretty soon on our YouTube channel as well. You can find us on there just by searching Bricks and Minifigs Crest Hill. We've been posting up videos of all of these that we've been able to record. We're going to have a couple more added today.
I think we have the little specials from Fox News up on there already. Right?
Yeah. If you missed our little spotlights with Fox News Chicago, we had Jake Hamilton down here a few weeks ago, and we posted those up as well. So those are available to see as well if you haven't gotten a chance to take a look at the store or anything. We've got those going on up there. We've got the video recordings from past events of this live stream. So at least to be today in the last 2 days anyway. and then we're going to be trying to go live on YouTube, and then trying to we can actually forward it onto Facebook as well. So we'll try to be on both platforms at the exact same time, which is going to be
sweet. So now once we get that in order, we can be YouTubers as well. So
yeah, we're going to be YouTube famous. No, I was kidding. But yeah, no, we've got a few customers and stuff that told us they do not use social media or Facebook, but almost everybody will have access to our stream.
I'm really glad that that's starting to work out.
I will let everybody know that even though we will be streaming on YouTube, we will have to keep it as quote unquote adult content. There's a new thing going on with this new child content that prevents any chat from going on or anything else, and we want to be able to have that interaction with you guys. So if you do have children at home that have YouTube Kids, for instance, I know our boys have YouTube Kids. We have also allowed them to have regular YouTube, but we turn on a little explicit filter just to try to keep those videos out. I promise you there will be nothing adult related on this channel ever when it goes to YouTube.
No, it's all going to be kids and stuff, so
but
we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah, but we do want to have that interaction with all of you, so we want to make sure that it's available.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, we'll have adults and other kids.
And you know the best part about it? No commercials or advertising.
What?
Well, we'll try. Anyway, we're not going to monetize anything. We're here for you guys. So the only commercials you get is for us. Come see us, once we open again. Right, Joe?
Exactly. Well, and I think that's a good, because if we do put it as child, then it eliminates the comments. You can't make any comments. And that's kind of the whole gist of this, is to get to interaction. So build the community while we're kind of stuck at home.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we may even try to play around with it tomorrow. I'm going to be here a little bit longer than our typical 12 to 4 that we've been doing, to still try to offer up those curbside pickups and stuff for everyone. We have a lot of projects still to get done. I've got some personal projects I still have to work on. Working on a couple modulars myself. For those of you who are not familiar with those are the expert creator building sets that actually all fit together, which is really cool. So I used to have a diner here at the store, which I was hoping would be mine, but it was still the store's, and we ended up selling it. So I was a little bummed out because it was probably my favorite set I've built so far. Joe knows because he's seen it quite a bit when we were here.
I wasn't even working and he sold it, and I found out, and I was like, "What?
You sold it?
What? That was one of our prized things to display."
Yeah. So we had some fun with it, and of course it was in our display or part of many of our displays for over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Before we sold it, just like how our giant UCS Millennium Falcon was.
See, now you got to build a corner garage.
Yeah, but that's mine. and the Parisian, that's mine too.
Okay, but I display my stuff. It's the same thing.
Yeah, so we'll have some buildings still in there. As many of us Lego people call it, NFS, not for sale. That'll be in our display. That'll be David or I's, or Joe was so polite to offer us a lot of his old vintage buildings and stuff for our last display. And I know we had a lot of people that were freaking out about that too, Joe. A lot of people were coming in and like, "Oh my gosh, it's like this is from like 1978."
It was for sale, and it got bought.
So, but yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions at all about the store, about anything going on with the channel, about anything that Joe showed you with his little bunker over there, or any of the online stuff coming, I did get official word that our online site is being built for us right now and being attached. So we will hopefully get that out to you as soon as this weekend is over. I know a lot of those of our people are in the offices usually that are at home right now, so it's going to take a little bit longer to get going, but we're trying to get it to you as fast as we can. So I know we still have about 7 viewers on it right now. If you guys have any questions at all, let us know. If you want to shout out, we'll shout you out too. Joe, do you have anything you want to bring up at all today?
No, I'm excited to see all the builds for tomorrow. Make sure everybody, you get them in by 1 o'clock. And then I as well need to get mine done by 1 o'clock too. So I'm excited to see, what was our letter again?
It was letter U.
The letter U.
So I'm excited to see that. And then if there's anything else that you guys want to see around the room, anything you want to see built, anything you want us to play with, I threw out, if there's a set that you've been like, hey, I want to know more about this. Any of those older sets or any of the Star Wars sets. I know a lot of us have quite a bit in our collection, so we'll be able to help out with that. So let us know what you want to do.
Yeah, and
Give us-
Joe, on that end, maybe you need to bring that Fiat over, and we could do a time lapse video or something of that.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think that'd be pretty
It'd be
fun.
cool. I think we'd enjoy building that.
Maybe we'll have to talk to Riley and see if he wants to come in too, because he's been freaking out about that car.
We could do a Fiat and a Mustang and a James Bond. We could do the trifecta.
You have all three not built?
Yeah, I need to build
What is
those.
wrong with you?
Can I build a James Bond car?
That's fine. Okay, how about this? Joe, you can do the Fiat.
First one to finish wins.
Dave will do the DB5. Was it DB9? DB5? I can't remember.
DB9, I thought.
And then I can hook up the Mustang, and we can do it all together.
We should do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can have a race. I don't even care how many pieces they are. We'll have a race and see who can get it done faster.
Another one I thought would be fun is we should all get the same of a set, and we have to build something else out of it.
Yeah, I was
So
going
we'll
to
have
say, when you were here, was it yesterday? We were talking about, I was thinking about doing a little re-brick challenge and try to rebuild something out of it.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So I got a bunch of poly bags or something. Maybe we can go even a little bit bigger. Just do a little $10 set.
I think we should do something like a $20 set. Get some more
We
pieces.
do like $1 set. We can do that.
Maybe a creator set or one of the smaller city sets.
Yeah, let's see what I got here. I got something that we could probably use. You got some in the store of.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
you're buying multiples anyway, Joe.
Yeah, we do something like that.
Oh, I love that one.
So without the
love that
stick, if
build.
you don't put the stickers on it, we could do something different with that. I don't know. What's your idea? Anybody out there got an idea for a set? A little $30 set? We'll all work on it, figure out something.
Yeah, so we'll go on that. And in case you guys were late to the stream at all, let me just throw this up here real quick. We did have a winner earlier for Alpha Brick contest for the letter B. It was Connor with his bowling alley. So congratulations again to Connor for that. And then today's letter is actually letter U. So that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah,
I don't know what else.
curious. I have a few things in mind, but it's like I don't know how well they could do some of them. So it's like,
And I would say, because I said it earlier, let's try not to do an umbrella. Okay, let's try to
don't
steer
do an
away from
umbrella. Like you can put two pieces together and make it an umbrella. Like don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, let us know. You can always Facebook message us, even after the stream's over, or comment on it. We'll see it. We can forward it on to Joe.
Yeah,
Also,
definitely.
Joe is the ambassador of Unilug. You can find them on Facebook as well under Universal Lego User Group. Do not just search Unilug. You will see a bunch of tires, wheels, lugs, lug nuts, etc., etc. It almost instantly always brings up Facebook Marketplace for some reason. It's kind
It's
of
going to
crazy.
take us a while to overturn that, where Unilug is the #1 search.
Yeah, right. Darn it.
I think we have to talk to Facebook directly for that.
Yeah, good luck finding Facebook, let alone talking to him. I mean, and besides, I don't even remember, why am I having such a brain fart? The guy who's in charge of Facebook right now. Well, not in charge, but the founder, whatever. But I know he's been doing a lot of press conferences and stuff with all the COVID-19 stuff going on. I don't know why he's really being a part of it at all, because he's not medically involved at all, I guess. So it's a little strange. Anthony says he's working on his Alpha Brick build already. He's started right out the gate. He's going.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
good.
start thinking.
Yep. What's that, Joe?
I got to start thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, no umbrellas, Joe.
No umbrellas. Man, that was my #1 pick.
Unless it's full size and functional.
Full
only way I'll
size. And
take it.
maybe we'll do Una something. Una something.
You can't be what I'm not gonna say it. And I finished it. What? Anthony, you finished your build already?
Are you sure? I mean, I could build one of those. I got some of this color. I got a little bit of that color.
Oh, Kurt's asking about the Unilug logo. I'm just gonna throw this up here real quick. So there's Unilug. There's the logo for Unilug. So you know that you're looking for the right one. On Facebook, it's actually going to be stacked. So Uni is going to be above Lug because it has to be a square formatted thing. But we did actually design this in studio. So it is actual Lego bricks held together and put together. But they will be normally meeting every second Saturday of the month. If you're interested at all in joining, Dave here or Joe are the ones you want to talk to. They're the ambassador and vice president of the lug.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to shout out for me or Joe, and we can talk to you at any time. You know, if you're here in the shop, or contact us
You can
on
reach out
Facebook or something.
individually, or if you find us on the Facebook page, we'll also get a notification. We can comment and have any kind of conversation with you through that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of different ways you can contact us. You can contact Joe or Dave directly. I'm not sure. Is Kevin attached to that Facebook page yet or no?
Not yet. We got to get him added in there.
Okay, so and I'm as well. I think still attached to the page as well. So all three of us will get the notifications on the Unilug page. If you want to go right there and message us. If you have any questions about joining the lug or when they meet at all, Dave and Joe are the ones you want to talk to. Anything that's really going on with the lug, you want to talk to them. We at Bricks and Minifigs, even though Dave is kind of playing both hats, wearing both hats right now. We are going to. I lost my train of thought. We're partners
Kurt
with the lug.
says
So
he can't find the.
what exactly do you type again? It should be. Let me type it on here. Universal Lego User Group. There you go.
Nice.
Try that out, Kurt. But yeah, so I hear my wife and I, Sarah, who's at home, we are partners with Unilug. We are not a member. I'm not a member of Unilug. We are partners with them. In exchange for them doing their having their events and stuff and helping us out, let them everybody know where they get the bricks and stuff from. We offer the Unilug our space or party room here every second Saturday of the month to have their meetings, and we also have certain discounts that we allow all paid Unilug members as well to have. So
we got to keep in mind we just got this. For tomorrow.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Just so you guys know, Anthony has already done it, his build, and sent it to us, so he's already in.
Yeah, Kurt said he's having trouble. Let me see if I could pull it up.
Kurt, we're checking for you here real quick. It shouldn't be too bad.
And
I think Joe's trying to find it too. Universal Lego User Group. Enter. Mine might just take a minute because it's running like 13 different processes at the same time. Yeah, if you type in Universal Lego User Group, it should be the very first thing you see on the very top. Let me try to see if I can. I'm going to try to post. Here we go. I'm going to post a direct link here if I can do this, if it'll let me. Kurt, try to go ahead and use that link I just sent. You may have to copy paste it. I don't think the chat's let me do much with it. So, but that's the Universal Lugs page. If you have any questions at all, I'm just gonna make sure that we're still got everybody here to make sure that they're finding it okay. So Anthony already sent us in, huh? You already got it in?
yeah, you already got it in.
Quick, Anthony.
Yeah, that's weird. It pops up for me, so.
Yeah, well, I just sent the link out, so it should work now. You should be able to get it right to it. I just had to take the admin part off.
One
of
thing
it.
is it's a group, not a person. So if you
Correct.
do have that option when you're searching, you want to search for groups
Yeah, well, pages, not groups, pages.
or pages. Correct, pages.
Yeah, you want to make sure you got pages enabled and search it that way. But if you still can't find it, Kurt, let me know. I believe you actually have my phone number, so you can text me and let me know, and we'll make sure we get it to you. So we want to make sure that everybody has access to that. I will say, though, once all the persons that have been attending the meetings decide to officially join and get their dues paid, we will be close to 40 members in that lug. So if you are interested, try to get in soon because it will fill up, and we are only allowed to have 50 members. So after that, you gotta wait. So,
right.
And they're really, Joe. What are the qualifications at all to get in that group?
So we ask that you join a meeting. It's be a little bit tough right now, but at least come to one meeting. So come and meet us and bring a build with you, just something that we can see. And then we ask you to help us out with an event, at least 2 events a year, where you're building for it or you're able to attend the event and work with us, whether it be setting up or tearing down or engaging with the community and the individuals that are coming to visit us. Those are kind of the major criteria. And then if you come to half of the meeting once a month, so if you come to half of the meetings, go to one event and pay your dues, you are a good standing member. So those are the major requirements. And that's really the minimum. So you can always do more. Anything else that you're interested in doing? Like David and I mentioned, we kind of build together on the side. There's some other individuals that do the same thing. So it's really just an opportunity to engage with other individuals that have like common interests with you and to learn from them and also share your skill set with them as well. So it gives you a chance to increase what you know and to share your love for Lego with other individuals. So we meet monthly, and then quarterly we try to go out into the community and do something. So got a little bit off this quarter with everything going on with COVID, but we still got some things in the wings to do.
Right. So, I mean, that meeting, maybe we'll make that meeting a little bit longer once we're able to schedule it just to catch up and everything.
Yep. Probably put to change the date a little bit there, but we usually have it in the middle of the month. So.
Yeah, it's hard right now.
It's typically the second Saturday, but it might change a little bit depending on what's going on.
Yeah, we have no idea how things are going to go. I mean, they could extend things come April 7th. They could just put everything back to normal. I have no idea. You know, we're just kind of coasting. So for those of you who are at home who are watching us, who aren't watching us, who are just building or just doing other activities at home, I mean, I'm seeing videos all day, every day of people doing different things. So
Kurt was able to find the log with that link, so that's
awesome.
Oh,
Sweet.
shoot.
Thanks, Kurt.
all right. Kurt, thank you. Kurt, thank you so much. I forgot we actually had us turned down. I didn't want to double feedback from Joe there. Yeah, so Kurt actually found the link there, so that's good. But yeah, so if you guys missed it at all, yeah, the next proposed Unilug meeting is supposed to be Saturday, April 11th, and it's usually from 6 to 8 p.m.
So as of right now, hopefully we'll be able to have that meeting and everything, but you know, that's about a week after we're supposed to be off this whole lockdown.
Yeah, I think we might probably, depending, we might try to hold off an extra week just to make sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what the government and the medical staff of the Health and Human Services or whatever of Illinois says what's going on in the area.
Yeah,
so.
we'll figure it out. We're gonna just keep coasting. So you know, Ryan and I are gonna be here. You know, even though I'm not gonna be on the clock, I still want to be here. I want to support this, and I want to see you guys' comments and your builds. You know, plus, it gets me out of the house for a little bit. So.
And on a side note, for any of you, I don't know if Joe's got one at home, but we will. Next time you see David and I, we will probably have headsets on, just to try to minimize any extra feedback or anything that you might have. I know I've got a couple at home that we're going to try to hook up here. And then Joe, if you've got, I don't know if you've got a USB headset or anything else over there, wireless or something like that, you can try it. You're not usually bad for us, but we should probably have it so we're not picking up you guys. So
Perfect.
But yeah, if any of you guys have any other questions at all, let us know. We're only going to be here for another couple more minutes, and then we're going to be out. So we just want to make sure that everybody's got all their questions answered for today. And also be careful if you go outside. The snow is sticking right now. I don't know if Joe's got any windows over there or not, but Joe, you would have a wet walk back to your house.
Yeah,
from your barn.
It's like 4 steps. It's not that big.
Is it really that close?
No,
I was thinking it was like across the field or something. I don't know.
Honestly, it's like a car length. Like his vehicle could probably fit from head to toe where he's got to walk.
But I will say that the roads are definitely building up a little bit. It's not too bad. But I have yet to see a salt or plow go by at all. So it's probably going to be a little.
I know you guys are working, so get on it.
So
all right, I gotta start building my mech. I found the piece. This is the
perfect.
effective.
I got
Awesome.
those. I got 3 of those.
all right. So if you guys have any questions at all, let us know. Send us a message. Send us an email. Make sure you get those builds to us by 1 o'clock, either via Facebook Messenger, not a post, or email to cresthill@bricksandminifigs.com. Thank you, Joe, for joining us once again from your house. I'm glad we got it set up today.
Yeah.
David, thanks for coming in again. David will probably be with me again tomorrow.
Yep, I'm gonna be here same time.
And then if Becca or Andrew or Riley are watching and you guys want to join us for a stream, let us know. Just send me a text and we'll try to get you guys over here too and get you guys some fun. So on that note, I think we're gonna let it go.
Thanks for the note, Kurt. Appreciate it.
What did he say? Thanks again, kids. We'll watch it tomorrow. We're at work. While we were at work. Okay. Have a good night. Okay. All right, guys. From Joe at his bunker and from Dave and I over here to Bricks and Minifigs, we will see you guys tomorrow. And make sure you guys keep building and have some fun. Okay?
Have a good night, guys.
See you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
See you, Joe.